man who planned history but stayed in the shadows. Bayard Rustin is a name rarely spoken aloud in the grand narratives of the civil rights movement, yet his fingerprints are etched into one of the movement's most defining moments, the 1963 March on Washington. With a mind honed in the crucible of activism and a heart steadfast in the pursuit of justice, Rustin becomes the silent architect behind a day that would echo through generations. His story is one of resilience and brilliance, of strategy woven with courage, a testament to the power of organizing and logistics in the quest for freedom. As we journey into his world, we uncover the hidden forces that bring a dream to life, revealing how one man's vision and meticulous planning can shift the arc of history. Born in 1912 in Westchester, Pennsylvania, Bayard Rustin's early life is shaped by the values of his grandparents. His grandmother, a Quaker, and his grandfather, an African Methodist Episcopal minister. From these roots grows a young man deeply committed to nonviolence and justice. Rustin's activism begins long before the civil rights era, rooted in the labor movements and pacifist organizations that teach him the power of strategic resistance. His embrace of Gandhian principles sets him apart and guides his lifelong dedication to social change. Yet, Rustin's journey is also marked by hardship. A black gay man navigating a world rife with prejudice, his identity often forcing him to the margins, even among allies. These experiences steel his resolve, sharpening his ability to work behind the scenes, where his skills in organization become indispensable. By the late 1950s, Rustin has already established himself as an incomparable organizer, orchestrating pivotal events like the 1947 Journey of Reconciliation, the precursor to the Freedom Ride. His work with the Fellowship of Reconciliation and the War Resisters League positions him as a master of coalition building, bridging divides between disparate groups. It is this talent that draws him into the orbit of Martin Luther King Jr., whose rise demands the kind of strategic expertise Rustin embodies. As King's trusted advisor, Rustin becomes the compass directing the civil rights movement toward disciplined, nonviolent protest. His influence, though often unheralded, is the steady current beneath the roaring waves of change. The idea of a massive march on Washington is born amid a turbulent climate, 1963, a year marked by violence, resistance, and urgency. The civil rights movement faces mounting pressure to demand more than incremental change. Rustin envisions a demonstration unlike any before, a gathering that will command national attention and transform public consciousness. Yet, the task is Herculean: to unite thousands of activists, negotiate with wary leaders, and secure permits in a city resistant to disruption. Rustin's approach is methodical, blending pragmatism with idealism. He understands that the march must be more than a protest. It must be a meticulously choreographed event, a symphony of voices and actions that speaks louder than any single speech. Behind closed doors, Rustin painstakingly crafts the logistics that will make the March on Washington possible. He maps routes, coordinates transportation, and liaises with city officials, balancing the demands of security with the imperative of mass participation. His attention to detail extends to every aspect, from ensuring adequate food and sanitation for thousands, to managing communications among diverse organizations. Rustin's genius lies not only in his strategic mind, but in his unwavering commitment to inclusivity, bringing together civil rights groups, labor unions, and religious organizations. His work is a testament to the quiet power of organization, the invisible hands that guide the machinery of social change. Yet, Rustin faces persistent obstacles. His past affiliations with socialist groups and his identity as a gay man make him a target for political attacks and mistrusts. Some leaders fear that his presence might tarnish the movement's image. Despite this, Rustin remains undeterred, his focus fixed on the larger goal. He navigates these tensions with grace and determination, understanding that the fight for civil rights demands both moral courage and tactical savvy. His ability to operate in the shadows, to let others take the spotlight while he orchestrates from behind the scenes, becomes a crucial element in the march's success. As August 28, 1963, dawns, the nation watches with a mixture of hope and apprehension. Over 250,000 people converge on the National Mall, a sea of faces united by a shared yearning for equality. The scale of the event is unprecedented, a testament to Rustin's logistical mastery. The crowd moves with a quiet discipline, a reflection of the nonviolent principles Rustin has championed. The air thickens with anticipation as leaders prepare to speak, but it is the collective presence of the marchers, their footsteps, banners, and songs, that embodies the true power of the day. Rustin's vision has materialized, a peaceful, powerful demand for justice that will reverberate across the world. The speeches, most famously, Martin Luther King Jr. "I have a dream," become immortalized in history. But behind those words lies the painstaking groundwork laid by Rustin and his team. Every element of the event, from the program to the order of speakers, reflects Rustin's insistence on unity and clarity of purpose. His strategic planning ensures that the march is not only a demonstration of numbers, but a coherent, impactful statement. The success of the day reshapes the civil rights movement trajectory, fueling legislative victories and inspiring new generations. Yet Rustin remains largely invisible in the public eye, a paradox of leadership that underscores the complexities of recognition and sacrifice. In the aftermath, as the nation grapples with the implications of the march, Rustin's role becomes a quiet legend among activists. His contributions extend far beyond the event itself, influencing the methods and philosophies of social movements to come. He mentors younger organizers, advocates for intersectionality, and continues to champion nonviolence amid the rising tides of frustration and militancy. Rustin's life is a testament to the idea that change is often wrought, not by those who stand at the podium, but by those who craft the scaffolding that holds the movement together. His story invites us to reconsider how history remembers its architects. The challenges Rustin faces, both personal and political, reflect broader tensions within the struggle for civil rights. His sexuality, once weaponized against him, forces a conversation about inclusion and the multifaceted nature of identity within activism. Rustin's resilience in the face of discrimination within his own movement highlights the ongoing struggle for acceptance and equality on multiple fronts. His legacy, therefore, is not only one of strategic brilliance, but also of courage in living authentically in a time of profound intolerance. Through his life, we see the interwoven battles for justice, dignity, and human rights. As the civil rights movement evolves, Rustin's influence ripples outward, touching movements for peace, LGBTQ rights, and economic justice. His belief in the interconnectedness of struggles lays a foundation for future activism, reminding us that liberation is a collective endeavor. Rustin's story is a call to honor the unseen labor behind social change, to recognize the power of strategy and logistics as tools of liberation. In celebrating his legacy, we reclaim a fuller narrative of the civil rights era, one that acknowledges the diverse voices and talents that made history possible. Today, as we stand on the shoulders of those who marched and organized before us, Bayard Rustin's life offers a profound lesson in leadership and perseverance. His commitment to nonviolence, his skill in bringing people together, and his unwavering belief in justice resonate deeply in our ongoing pursuit of equality. Rustin's journey from the margins to the center of history reminds us that sometimes the greatest heroes are those who work unseen, who build the frameworks upon which movements rise. His story is a testament to the quiet power of strategy, courage, and hope. Bayard Rustin, the strategist behind the March on Washington, remains a symbol of the invisible hands that shape history. His legacy challenges us to look beyond the spotlight, to honor the architects of change who labor in the shadows. In remembering Rustin, we embrace a richer, more inclusive history, one that celebrates the complexity of struggle and the enduring power of organized hope. The march was not just an event, but a renaissance of possibility, crafted by a man whose vision and dedication remind us that history is made not only by those who speak, but by those who plan, organize, and believe. This has been Roots Renaissance. See you in the next chapter.